Welcome to the Her Style and Grace podcast. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Thank you so much for listening. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to be doing this. And so here we are. Why am I doing this? It's because I want everybody to feel the way I feel about life. And it's very simple. And I want everybody to realize it's not that serious. We're going to be talking about all the things: motherhood, marriage, life after marriage, life after kids, life in general, big sister talk, girl chat, wine night, whatever you want to call it. I just want girls and guys, if you will, to come and just like sit down and listen and just be like, wow, it's really not that bad out there. I learned over time, over my years of just living I'm going to be 35 this year, which is fucking wild. I just want everybody to know that the way you see things in life is what you're going to get out of life. And it took me to live through these experiences to actually experience that. I don't have some traumatic story. I don't have any daddy issues or mommy issues for that matter. I didn't go through some messy breakup. I don't have a story to tell. I just have the stories of my experiences that shaped who I am. And I have succeeded in mastering a lot of things in my life. Not everything, and I'm still working, but it's time for me to share it with everybody. I have conversations in my DMs all the time about how I'm so happy all the time. How do I have what I have? Why do I do the things that I do? And how do I find such enjoyment out of my life? There are many areas of my life that I feel so fulfilled, and I just want other people to feel that way. And I just realized that once you like feel good about the things around you, everything else feels good too. And I want to just teach that. I feel like every day is a learning process and a learning curve and a learning experience, but once you figure out how you want to live your life, everything else becomes easy. And then you get to choose, do I really want this person in my life? Do I really want this job? Do I really want to go through this? And then you make your decisions. You just go. You just do what you got to do. And you live and you enjoy your life and you make these memories. And I just want to be that safe space for people. I haven't gone through the craziest things, but I also realize that I have gone through experiences that make me want to share my story. So here we are. And just so everybody knows, like, this isn't some crazy, super structured podcast. It's not polished. It's not perfect. It's here because I want to sit and talk to you guys. I use my hands a lot. I'm probably going to drink some wine. I'm most definitely going to be in my sweatpants. I just want this to be that type of thing, that type of vibe, if you feel me. So buckle up because here we go. So 35, that's crazy, right? Like I remember when I was 18, I was like 30 is so far away. It's like, what am I going to be doing when I'm 35? Where am I going to be? And what's going to happen? Like that, you're so old at 35, right? And I feel like truly I'm just starting to live my life. I have 3 children. I'm married to an incredible human. And all the people around me are still alive. And I have amazing support system. I have an incredible foundation. There's just a lot of things to share in that aspect. Like, I just want people to feel good too. Like, I feel good. And I want to share that. I want other people to feel that too. This isn't the blueprint. This isn't some manual that you're like, oh, Kelsey said this, so I'm going to do this. That's not what this is. I just want everybody else to know that it's really not that bad. And I feel like we've fallen into this trap of everything is horrible and the world is so deep and my job sucks and my husband's awful and my kids are annoying but no, none of that is true unless you want it to be true. And we talk a lot about manifesting. We talk a lot about like, if you really want something, you have to go get it. And you probably will go get it if you work for it. Anything works if you work it, that type of thing. We're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about how comparison is the thief of joy and how you have everything that you need in your life, but it's just how what you do with your the things that you have. And I hope that I can be like a little glimmer of wow, yeah, she's right. Maybe I should look at things a little differently because I too struggle a lot of days. I cry a lot, but the majority of the time, I know what the fuck I want out of my life and I'm going to go after it. We always talk about YOLO, you only live once. Like, fuck it, go do it. Go on that vacation. But like, if you really think about the simplicity of that, it's so true. We have one life, and I feel like people waste it or they go through things that they don't want to be going through just because it's easy. And then they realize that there's no time left or there's no room for error because they wasted precious time and precious years dealing with this crazy shit in their life. Move on from it. Like, or change the way you see it, right? Given anybody's circumstance, and I can't speak for everybody, but most of the time, we can get out of a situation. We can get ourselves on the right path to where we want to go. And a lot of the time, it's uncomfortable and it's not what we want to be going through. And especially when you have kids in the mix, or if you're married, or there's other people in your life that you have to worry about. That too, I know is difficult. I get it. So I just want people to realize that life is not that serious. It doesn't have to be that serious. Nothing really matters. That goes for the young kids. Like, if I could talk to my high school self, oh my God, the things I would say. It really doesn't matter. But you have to go through these experiences and these life lessons to be smarter, for lack of a better word, on the other end of it. Or, you have to go through these things to realize, okay, that's not what I want. That's not how I want to be. And this is how I want to live my life. So without those experiences, you would never know what's right from wrong, or if it's okay, or whatever. You know what I mean? And going forward, if you're watching this, I just want you to know, like, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. I know it doesn't seem like that now, and I know it doesn't seem like things will ever get better, but for anybody going through a rough time and it seems like it's the hardest thing that they're going through right now, if you just pull yourself up every day and just keep going, eventually time heals all, and eventually things that will come into your life that you'll be like, wow, one door closes, another one opens, right? Some things have to leave your life to make room for the better things. And that goes with anything: a new relationship, a new job, a new opportunity that you have at work, anything of the above. And it's fine if you start over. It's fine if you don't know what the fuck you're doing at your age. Like, I'm going to be 35, like I said, and I still have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. Does anybody know what they're doing? Do you know what you're doing? Like, does anybody have any idea what they're doing? No. I hope you guys stick around because it is about to be a wild ride.